Good morning. It is Friday, October 22nd, and welcome to this episode of TigerVision News. I'm Emma.
And I'm Anabell.
This is a reminder that the first trimester is coming to an end soon.
It really did come fast. The end of the trimester is in 2 weeks from today on November 5th, so get those grades up in your classes.
Attention all juniors or seniors who are planning to take the ACT in December. The Cherokee Nation is sending a presenter to Fort Gibson High School in order to help students prepare for the upcoming exam.
This free ACT workshop will take place next Monday, October 25th from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the high school library. According to our friends at Cherokee Nation, the new strategies they will present have had phenomenal results, especially in the areas of math and science.
If you'd like to attend, please sign up using the Google Forms sent to your student email. Space is limited, so admission will be on a first-come, first-served basis.
Recently, the third graders created a dioramas that represented their favorite scene from Charlotte's Web.
A what?
A diorama. It's a scenic representation. They got to choose their favorite scene from Charlotte's Web and create that scene.
That sounds like fun. Let's go to Kenneth to see what our third graders have been learning.
With the right words, you can change the world. And this year's third graders have been bustling with the little spider named Charlotte and her friend Wilbur. Miss Lockhart's class has worked on these diagrams on their favorite scene in the book, Charlotte's Web.
I'm Miss Lockhart and I teach third grade, and every year in the fall around this time of year we take 3 weeks to do a special project for Charlotte's Web. So we start this project and we read a couple of chapters a day, and then I ask them to write a summary. At the end of the project I've asked them to create a diorama, and they have to choose their favorite scene from the story, and it has to be a specific scene. So let's say their favorite scene was when Templeton hides the egg, the rotten egg, and he says he can protect it and he handles things like this all the time and he hides it under the trough. Well, then they need to create that scene in a diorama. So in their little box that they make, they have to create that scene and then write a paragraph about it. So this is a family connection project, so we send it home and the families get together and see how they want to do it. Some people go to Hobby Lobby and find all of the things that exactly match. Some people are creative and make things out of clay or sticks or out of paper. So there's lots of different ways. There's lots of media that they can use to create these projects, but it is up to the family to come up with those creative ideas.
This is where Charlotte and Wilbur met for the first time.
My favorite scene because it was when Wilbur met Charlotte and he couldn't see her.
When the three spiders meet Wilbur.
My scene is when Fern saved Wilbur from her dad. So Charlotte and Wilbur were friends because I thought it was really good that he had a friend because he couldn't really make any friends.
The morals that Charlotte Webb has teaches the younger generation should help us toward the future. This is Kenneth reporting for TigerVision News.
We love Charlotte's Web!
Those were really cool. They did such a good job.
Yes, they did. Looks like they had fun creating them too.
Congrats to our high school academic team. They are district champions and will be advancing to regionals in November.
Congratulations to our band as they competed in Oklahoma Bands Masters Association state competition and finished as state runner-up.
Also, our band traveled to Uliga to compete at the OSSAA competition and received superior ratings.
Wow, we have some pretty talented students here at Fort Gibson.
We sure do. Now, if you will please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Keats Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Muskogee Powder Coating, The Tigers Den, Reaction Wraps, Dr. Coy and Dr. Duracell, The Learning Nest, and Armstrong Bank.
Students, Fort Gibson High School is having a canned food drive to help support needy families within our community.
The drive will run from October 11th through November 3rd. Cans need to be turned into your second-hour class. The class with the most cans will win a pizza party.
It seems to be kind of chilly out lately, don't you think?
Yes, I finally had to pull out my jacket this week.
Now let's go to Logan for this week's weather and see if these cool days will be sticking around.
Hey Tigers! This week we finally had a taste of fall. Today we will have some cloud cover and temps with highs around the mid-70s. Saturday will also be cloudy with highs reaching the low 80s and a slight chance for some morning showers. Sunday might be a bit stormy late day with temps in the low 80s. Next week will be mild with temps in the 70s. Monday and Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a chance for showers moving in towards the middle of the week. As always, we would like to thank Channel 6 for this week's weather graphic. And now, a word from one of our sponsors.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
With colder weather here, please stay diligent in washing hands and keeping your distance when possible to help avoid the COVID and the flu.
The Fort Gibson High School Tiger Theater Company will be presenting The Addams Family, the musical, next week. It's going to be a spooky show.
Yes, it will be. You know, word on the street is that the girl who plays Wednesday is really good.
Oh, really? Who is it?
That's not important. Just remember, students, to bring your $2 for the show.
You can reserve tickets for the evening performance on the district website. I'm pretty excited to get to watch it.
Now let's go to Kacen to get this week's sports update.
Hey Tiger Town, congratulations to our varsity football team for their 43-21 win over Sallisaw last Thursday night. With this victory, our team moves 6-1 on the season, and they are set for a big district matchup with Broken Bow tonight. The game will start tonight at 7:30 at Broken Bow. The middle school cross-country girls team brought home an all-conference championship with Fort Gibson taking the top 5 places, with Liliana Perez, Elizabeth Parker, Addison Allred, Bailey Bowden, and Kate Jones. The boys team finished with the 3rd place title. Ben Parker placed 2nd and Nico Ford was 5th. The high school team wrapped up the conference with a 2nd overall place by Cooper Glasgow. The team will travel to Henrietta this Saturday to continue their chase for the state title. It's almost time to start looking at the 2021 high school basketball schedule. Our first game will be December 1st against Pirates of Locust Grove. We wish the best of luck to all our Tigers and Lady Tigers, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
The Tiger's Den is located in downtown Fort Gibson. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of tiger gear in sizes from children to adults. They do screen printing and embroidery too. Give them a call at 918-478-4873 or stop by 131 South Lee.
Have you heard about Miss Deathridge's Total Tiger Fitness class?
Yes, I have. It seems pretty fun.
You know, I've been thinking about taking it, working on these bad boys.
Let's go to Olivia to learn more about Total Tiger Fit.
A new class has been added to the athletics course schedule called Total Tiger Fitness. Ms. Deathridge is helping people in and out of season stay in shape so they can perform their best in games. You can also be in the class even if you aren't an athlete.
I'm really excited to see the type of athletes that we're going to have come through this class and more importantly have go out of this class. And I'm seeing some that are from basketball, I'm seeing some from football, from female basketball, from swimming, but I'm is equally excited about people who have never practiced a sport before.
My favorite part about Ms. Deathridge's class is that it makes you a better version of yourself. No matter whether you're, just trying to get better at schoolwork, a job, being a better athlete, sports, just anything. It makes you push yourself and to be a better version of you.
I have wanted to teach this class because fitness has greatly impacted my personal life and the life of my family. And it's changed how my energy level, it's changed my mindset, it has changed the way I'm eating, the way I'm sleeping. And so it's more than just abs, it's more than just muscles, it's about living a healthy lifestyle and being the best version of yourself that you could be.
We're hoping that this class helps our student athletes in their performances. If you are hoping to join this class, you'll have to schedule it for next trimester. This has been Olivia Hardy reporting for TigerVision News.
What a fun class.
If you enjoy fitness and would like to sign up, please fill out the schedule change form that was sent out in your email.
Speaking of schedule changes, students who would like to schedule change for second and third trimester need to complete the Google form that was emailed to them. No schedule changes will be made after October 29th.
Keep in mind, schedule changes are for getting into required classes for graduation, not to change to a different teacher or to get into classes with your friends.
By the way, our TigerVision class has moved to 4th hour this year, so if you would like to be a part of our team, check with Ms. Parasoto or Mr. Wicks to see if you qualify.
Counselors will call you out of class to change your schedule.
Attention concurrent enrolled students, spring class selection time is coming up.
In order to get in the best classes, visit your school counselor to get the concurrent agreement form next week. And now let's go to Logan for this week's Animal Oddities.
This week, we shall be going over to this odd crab species, known as Burgess latro, but commonly known as coconut crabs. These crabs are the largest land crabs in the world, weighing up to 9 pounds and up to 3 feet across, and can live up to a whopping 60 years old. The coconut crab is incredibly strong as well, being able to lift up 70 pounds. They're also known as robber crabs, due to them taking things such as bottles, boots, and other items off the beach. These giant crabs dine on lots of things, usually fruits and their namesake, coconuts. They live on the shores of islands all over the eastern hemisphere, and prefer to wander about on their own. They make burrows in the sand and rock to sleep in, and use their arms as doors to these burrows. These big crabs are currently listed as vulnerable on the conservation scale. We, as humans, should try our best to preserve the world we live on, and the animals that inhabit it. This has been Logan Tidmore for TigerVision News.
Wow, those were so cool.
Yeah, no way. Too creepy looking.
Now let's look at this week's Teacher Spotlight. Mrs. Beth Brandon is in her 19th year here at Fort Gibson High. We all know she loves musical theater and working with the Tiger Theater Company. She gets excited when she gets to eat chips and queso and would never turn down turtle cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Mrs. Brandon has been married to Doug for 41 years. They have a daughter, Ashley, who is married to Eric, a son, Andy, who is married to Kenna, and 3 superstar grandsons, Fisher, Gray, and North. If she was not a teacher, she says she would have liked to be a lawyer or a preacher, but she gets to do both now, arguing with teenagers and delivering a sermon or two in room 125.
Miss Robbie Ayers is in her 6th year working at Fort Gibson. She enjoys antiques and garage sales. Her favorite place to eat is the knife-twirling, flame-throwing show at Sakura. She has 2 children, TigerVision's own Kacen in 9th grade and Camry, who's in 5th. She has 3 dogs and 2 cats, and she says that she could not see herself working anything else. School is her calling. Thanks to both of our teacher spotlights today for being here and making our school the best in the state.
Don't forget that Teens for Christ and FCA will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today.
Pizza is provided and everyone is welcome to attend.
Thank you for watching this edition of TigerVision News. I'm still Emma.
And I'm still Anabell. Tune in next week for more TigerVision News.